guys in a taxi yet? Have you got the South Australians with you? I'm waiting for you. Our members in here actually don't know what the story is just yet, but the Prime Minister is going to walk through those doors, come up here and make the announcement we've been asking for the last 2 years. Hey Jen, get your name tag, sit down. As soon as Kath arrives, I'm going to do a briefing for you guys.
Yep, beautiful.
Okay. Yep. They'll tell you where to go, and then we're going to do a briefing. This is our chance to get the story of the workers across. So it's about you, your work, the clients you work with, how much you earn. You're representing 100,000 community workers, so no pressure. You can do it? All right, let's go have the briefing with everyone. First of all, welcome everyone, and thank you so much for being here, and I apologise for the secrecy. We wanted you to be here to be part of history.
Just over 2.5 years ago, ASU members in Queensland won an historic equal pay case. We're very excited. That case has blazed the way for social and community services worker across Australia and was a trigger for our case, which is now in its final days. Before Fair Work Australia.
Hello. Hi Marie.
Every successful campaign depends on dedicated activists, and you guys represent the thousands and thousands of dedicated activists around the country.
I had a look and there's not a seat spare.
So today, it's with very great pleasure that I welcome the Prime Minister of Australia, Julia Gilllard.
I really am delighted to be able to join so many old friends and new friends, hard-working Australians, one and all.
For this particular case, it all began in Queensland in 2009 when our branch ran a pay equity case, and the Queensland Commission handed down a decision that found that community sector workers' work was undervalued on the basis of gender.
And they won between 18 and 37% pay increases. Ever since then, the ASU has had our eyes fixed on that light on the hill, which is the Queensland rates. So we also want 18 to 37% pay increase.
Today I can announce that the Australian Government will join with the Australian Services Union to make a joint submission to Fair Work Australia in the social and community sector equal remuneration case. Together, we will argue for rates of pay that fairly and properly value social and community sector work. This should deliver pay rates comparable to those awarded by the Queensland Industrial Relations Commission. In that joint submission, which you're obviously looking forward to, the federal government will clearly state that we'll fund our share of the pay rises which flow from the Our decision comes at a cost to the federal budget of over $2 billion over the full phase-in period. The states and territories should also do the right thing.
The Victorian government had promised that they would fund the outcome of any equal pay case, and then last year they broke that promise.
In New South Wales, Barry O'Farrell has said that he will fund his fair share. Well, the Prime Minister's put the money on the table, so we're asking Mr O'Farrell to now come to the table and to join us. On the 28th of November, our final case is heard before Fair Work Australia, but what we'll have is our legal team and the government's legal team all arguing the same case. You couldn't have a better situation than that.
The days are coming to an end when the work of women is valued less because it is women's work.
Getting out on the streets, dancing for equal pay, doing whatever it takes to get to this moment when we have a commitment from the government.
It's really going to improve the lives of our members at the front line. It's going to be absolutely fantastic.
Our members have fought long and hard, and this is the culmination of their struggle today.
I'm a domestic violence worker and a crisis refuge.
It's an acknowledgement and a valuing of the work that we do, but ultimately it's a valuing of the community that we work with.
And what brought you into the sector?
I like people. I like working for people, and I think that if you have a passion for advocating for the rights of others and that you can do that work work, that's a good place to start, but then we need to advocate for the rights of ourselves as well, which the union helps us do.
We applaud the Prime Minister's announcement. It's a massive day for social and community services workers. For too long they've suffered on poverty level wages.
This is an historic day. We're recognising that your fellow members deserve equal pay and they shouldn't be undervalued just because they're women. Thank you.